Hello guys, Crispy here and welcome back to another video. Today Digimoon is here with us and
I'm gonna try Forza for the first time.
Forza 5.
Yeah, this one.
So we're playing it using the GTX 1660 Ti today with the latest Nvidia drivers 496.76. This is the Zotac MP edition of the card. It's not overclocked as you can see right here, but it is overclocked out of the box. And as usual, I'm pairing it with a Ryzen 9 5900X and 32GB of RAM to avoid any CPU or RAM bottlenecks. But you will get the same FPS if you pair this card with like a Ryzen 3 3100 or an i3 10100F because this game is super well optimized. Let's get into it!
Shall we?
Shall we?
So we are playing at 1080p and with high settings.
Yes, we're also going to test this one at 1440p, 4K, and extreme setting or ultra settings. Maybe ultra. Well, ultra is more adequate. Yeah. Let's go. All right, here we go. 1080p high settings. I'm going to start counting our FPS. I'm going to play through a little bit of a race, and then she's going to play for a little bit as well.
Oh God.
Yes, you are. So, what do you think?
I have to go through there?
No.
Oh, okay. It's more difficult.
Oh, okay. It's not.
When you go outside of the road, it's always very difficult.
It's just drive forward.
Okay.
No problems here. I'm not doing anything. I'm just pressing W.
Okay.
All right, guys. What do you think about the FPS that we're getting?
Those are amazing. 1080p and
high settings.
High settings?
Yep.
Whoa, this game is really well optimized.
Yes, it is. Very beautiful.
That's what you get for driving, like just clicking W and nothing else.
Fair enough.
Oh, they started all before me. I was not paying attention.
All right, let's go. So FPS are still very good here in the race, although it does drop a little bit as usual because you're rendering in all of the cars, but it is looking very good, isn't it? Like the graphics. Tell me about the graphics.
The game was looking good before also. Or
Yeah,
is it the same settings?
It's the same settings.
What did you do? Why did you test the bushes then?
Because
Isn't
bushes
it more
are
demanding on the race?
Sometimes, but
Okay.
we're just getting there. So anyway, maybe I'm gonna cut the bushes part.
Yeah,
You
but
missed the checkpoint.
for a game with these graphics, it's really well optimized. They did a great job. What happened? What happened? I'm just following the roads.
I told you, you missed the checkpoint.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to restart? Okay, we're gonna restart it. Let's do this. Start counting the FPS once again. They won't really change much throughout this little race right here. So you're gonna get like between 100 or maybe 95 to 110 frames per second at 1080p high settings. That's extremely nice for a 1660 Ti. I'm really impressed with its performance here. I was really impressed yesterday as well with the 1060's performance. That was amazing. And I'm curious to see what this can do at 4K as well. So you're doing fine, 5th place.
Okay, it's not me, it's the Corvette.
No, the Corvette is not good in this race actually.
Oh, okay. Maybe this map is a little easier than the other one I played in the other Forza.
No, I'm not sure. I'm maybe. I think the cars handle a little bit better here, or they're easier to handle maybe, or maybe we just start with better
God.
cars. So yeah.
There was a lot of like really harsh curves on the other map. These ones are not that much harsh.
Okay.
I'm still not gonna get first place.
Yes, you are.
because, well,
You just gotta believe in yourself.
because I'm always
sometimes.
going against walls.
You gotta
No,
believe
Satan!
Digimon.
Satan! You're a bad person. Okay.
Yeah, I mean he's
Get
not
that, Satan.
he's not a person, but he's bad indeed.
That's what you get for being Satan.
So maybe we should stop it right there because we already finished a lap. We got 110 FPS average at 1080p.
Oh God. Sorry.
No problem. High settings, and now we're gonna do it at 1440p high. Resize this, and what FPS do you think we're gonna get here? 2560 by 1440?
About 70 FPS.
Okay, that's actually. Oh my God!
So
What the hell?
The menu is not more. It doesn't get more FPS than the actual game. It's
I'm-
not dropping that much when you're in the games.
This is
That's why I
unbelievable.
thought it was 70, because on the menu it was like 90, and I thought when you get to the actual game it would drop, but it doesn't drop at all.
But this is unbelievable! What the hell is this? 90 FPS at 1440p high. What the?
And no stutters.
Yeah,
at
of
all.
course. Yeah, the game is
This
super
game
well
doesn't have stutters.
optimized. Yeah, no problems there.
And it looks amazing.
I did not expect this, guys. What is this? 90 FPS.
I'm really hyped to see in 4K. Are you gonna test 4K?
Yes.
We have to.
Wait a second. I just went to restart the event to see all of
okay.
the cars in the screen at once. But this is already super impressive. Like, what the hell? It's a 1660 Ti, guys. I wish all of the games were this well optimized. I already said this a million times before while testing this game, but
It's like 80 FPS.
that's
It's
so
amazing.
good. That's so
Wow.
good.
With all the cars here and everything.
Yeah,
Whoa.
fourth place already, Digimon. You can do it.
And I'm gonna be third.
Third place, here we
Oh, I
go.
missed the
No, you
checkpoint.
didn't. You
Okay.
didn't. You just gotta hit it, even if it's
I'm
with
third
your
place.
spoiler. You know, you just gotta hit it a little bit.
Uh.
Yeah, there we go. Second.
Okay,
Ooh boy.
silver medal
Ooh
right now.
boy.
We're gonna get
Let's
gold
go,
medal,
Digimon.
maybe. I don't know.
This is actually a very hard track to play with the Corvette. That's why the game actually doesn't
I
recommend
told
this
you
car.
the orange car was gonna be good. Maybe for me.
I don't know. But wow, that's insane. That's crazy. It looks super sharp in detail,
And this
doesn't
is
it?
a game you can actually play with like 30 FPS maybe, right?
I think so,
like
yeah.
car games
if you're,
are pretty easy to play.
if
low
you're
FPS.
playing with like a controller on a TV
Yeah.
or something, I guess 30 FPS is fine. But of course, you should aim for 60 if you're
Everyone
playing on
wants
PC.
more, obviously.
Yeah,
but-
it will feel better.
So
but
if you have a potato, you can play this game.
not the GT70.
Does it run on the like older graphics cards?
Like what?
Like with DirectX or something. I don't know
Hmm,
which
yeah,
DirectX this one has.
The 7, I think the 700, yeah, the 700 series definitely plays this game because I tested it on the 710. It was horrible. Don't watch that video. This looks
I'm
way
first
better.
place
Oh
right
my
now.
god!
Oh my god!
Now you're gonna get more FPS because no cars are
Oh,
in the
yes.
screen. Yeah, see that? We almost reached 100 there for a second. Wow.
When
this
is
is
the
just...
silver? Because I don't know if I can handle any more on the first place.
Wait. We
Oh, no!
Oh, okay. Yeah,
You bastard.
maybe.
Come here.
I guess it was over before, you know? Maybe in the other checkpoint. So
Was it over?
You finished first place, for sure.
No, let's.
Let's do 4K.
If we just quit the game right now, I'm first place.
No.
I'm second. So we should have quit before.
Yeah.
We're gonna test 4K right now, and I'm pretty excited to see.
Hi.
It's 50 something in the menu.
Okay, that's good. I expected a little bit better after seeing 1440p and after seeing
Yeah,
the
I expected
1060.
60 or something. Yeah.
Yeah, yes, but this is 4K.
This is absolutely playable.
Yeah, and 4K is a huge resolution, guys. It's way bigger
Then
than
1440p.
1440p.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to make a "that's what she said" joke,
oh.
but didn't come out quite right. But we should see it with all of the cars in the screen. So just
Oh, yeah.
deaccelerate a little bit there, and it's still in the 50s. I mean, this is super nice, actually. You know, before I tested this game in like the 1060 yesterday, which ran pretty well at 4K, even, you know, 40 something FPS, 42 frames per second on average, I think. I wouldn't say that the 1660 Ti was capable of running this game at 4K. You missed the checkpoint there. R.
He's gonna get
R.
me.
R.
Rewind. Okay.
R again.
Oh,
R.
are we in the checkpoint? Oh.
R. R. Okay, there
Which
we go.
checkpoint? Oh,
That's
I
when.
wanted to pass all
Enter.
of them. That's why I missed it.
You wanted to pass all of them? What?
Yeah, because if I
Oh.
went through there, I was
Okay.
in fourth or
Yeah, the
something
cars.
place, but I missed the checkpoint.
I thought you were talking about the checkpoints, but you were talking about the cars. That makes sense. Makes sense. So 58 FPS average. That's super close to 60
no.
R. R. You don't need to hold it. But yeah, it's super
Now
close to
what?
60. This GPU with a little bit of an overclock you should go more like further, you know, R again. So as I was saying, at the 4K resolution, you could possibly see 60 FPS by overclocking this card a little bit. That's crazy. 1660 Ti, this is like 1070 levels of performance. I think the 1070 will also do a pretty good job like this one. And yeah, if you're pairing this card with like a 4K TV or something like that, it's gonna be insane. It's gonna be a really good experience here. I'm surprised that the game is so well optimized. I'm not really surprised to see 50 something because, again, I was kind of expecting it.
I'm pretty amazed how it maintains the FPS from the menu to the game, because games don't usually do that.
Yes, but
It keeps the same FPS.
that's with all of these like beautiful graphics and frames per second and optimization, what impresses you the most is the FPS in the menu being similar to the game.
Of course the optimization. Well, but that means it's well optimized if there's no auxiliary.
I mean, it just means that it's rendering the game behind the menu, so...
Okay.
Alright, so we should try it out at ultra settings since it runs so well at high, right?
How much do you think we're gonna get?
At 1080p ultra, maybe like...
Is it a big difference?
80. Back to 1080p, using ultra settings, of course. And I don't think we're gonna test extreme, because on extreme settings, the VRAM actually went above 6 gigabytes on my 3060 Ti. So it wouldn't really be a very good experience here with a 6 gig card like this one. But I think on ultra it should still be doable. So let's start it. Yeah, 80 FPS, I was kind of right there. See that, guys? I am getting pro at this. I'm actually...
Maybe not in a race.
Destination is right ahead. You should go through the off-road. You know, through the bushes and stuff like that.
But
Usually...
it's right there if I go.
No, it's intensive. It's you gotta know how to benchmark things, you know. But at ultra settings it seems to not be that intensive, actually. On extreme, it drops by a lot here for some reason. It's super weird. But not at other settings, it seems like. Digimon, what are you doing?
It was not me, you know that.
Start counting our frames, pretty much the same thing, as you can see, dropping down into the lower 70s. Yeah, it's pretty similar to the Horizon Festival area where we started, but this is nice, you know. Still a perfectly playable experience, but I think high settings ran so much better that it's just insane, the difference between the FPS between these two settings, you know. Wow, does it look better?
They both look good. Like,
yeah.
High settings look really, really good.
High settings already looked amazing. Ultra settings looks incredible. Extreme settings is just on another level, I guess. But of course that's kind of reserved for higher end GPUs because of the VRAM limitations, especially. Speaking of, 5.3 gigabytes of usage at 1080p.
I don't really like this car.
Why?
I don't know, it doesn't seem as fast as the other one.
I-
Well, I'm in second place though. Maybe it is as fast as the other one.
It might not be the other one, it's a Corvette, but I mean, it handles better here in
I
this.
don't know anything about cars, but I suppose the Corvette is better. Like, faster at least.
At least going from the looks, right?
Yeah.
I don't know
Well,
much about cars.
this
either.
one looks actually like a race car. The other one doesn't, but
The other one looks like a supercar, so supposedly it's better.
it's a rich people car.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna pass you.
Come on,
Teddy meow.
Teddy
What the
meow.
hell?
You can do it. You can
One,
do it. Whenever
one.
you're first place, we're gonna end it.
It was really difficult to pass the
Oh,
on the other game. Oh my god.
Oh, you
Because
did
when
it.
you got out of the roads, the car would drift everywhere.
Yeah.
It was impossible to control it once you got out of the road. Come on.
Well, anyway, it drops down into the 60s at times. That means that in some other areas of the map it might actually drop from 60 slightly. But it's a very nice experience, and if you have a native 1080p monitor, this might be the way to go for you. Should we show them the settings again? 2565 1440 using ultra settings preset, because yes, we don't really change them. Okay, here we go. 60s. Not too
With
bad.
all the cars here.
Not too
It's
bad.
really good.
It's slightly less intensive than 4K high, which is crazy, you know, because again, 1440p is a way smaller resolution than 4K, and yeah, the difference between high and ultra is just insane in terms of FPS. And the visuals, I mean, I could tell the difference definitely the first time that I tested high and switched to ultra, like side by side almost. Yeah, it was very noticeable, but when you're just driving around, it's harder to spot the difference, right?
Yeah. And the VRAM is also pretty good.
VRAM is
It's
almost
not hitting the 6.
yeah, not yet at least. But yeah, it's almost there. 5.5 gigabytes of usage. That's a little bit too high, but still very doable at 1440p ultra settings. I'm happy to see that it still manages a 60 FPS average experience. That is very nice, guys.
We already passed the most intensive that it was when all the cars were on, like in the beginning of the race.
Yeah.
So I think this is pretty much what you're gonna get, like 50 FPS, 1% lows.
Yeah, 60 on average, and now you're first place. And if you don't really play races, you know, if you just drive around the world seeing the FPS, the beautiful views and stuff, seeing the beautiful views, you can actually do it at above 60 FPS most of the time, which is really, really good to know. Look at that. No cars in front of us, and basically it doesn't drop from 60 anymore. Of course, as I said that,
it dropped.
It had to drop, but...
It's a more intensive area, probably. There's a lot of people there.
Maybe, yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the 1440p experience. Digimon, are you okay? Are you drunk?
Okay, I'm okay now.
Do not be drunk driving, please. So again, slightly higher than 4K high at 61 frames per second on average there. It's almost the same experience, to be honest. Really good. Really good. What about 4K ultra settings? That's gonna be hard, right? That's what she said.
Do you think it's gonna drop from 30?
No.
No?
No. 3840 by
4K
2160.
so it's such a big resolution.
I
How
know.
is it not?
But I am confident here on the 1660 Ti. Ultra settings. Here we go. Look at that.
Oh.
Come on. Oh, we got the low warning. Low video memory warning. Ah. That sucks. Okay, so FPS are actually really good. But if you're playing at 4K, definitely use the high settings, because otherwise the game will just keep sending you warning messages every now and again, and that's a little bit annoying. Other than that, it's actually quite smooth and it doesn't even stutter, so quite interesting that the game feels the need to tell you that, oh, your VRAM is maxed out, you shouldn't play like this. Why shouldn't I play like this if it's running fine? I don't know.
Is it that maxed out though? Because it was 5,500 before.
Yeah, sometimes it says like
Oh my God.
5500 or 56 or 700, and it's maxed out. I don't know why, it just happens. Especially with like a 1650, whenever it's like 3.5 gigabytes, at times it's actually maxed out. But anyways, that doesn't matter. What matters is it's actually playable. You can drive around like this, you can take some screenshots which will look beautiful at 4K resolution. And yeah, it's still at 40 FPS, doesn't drop from 30. Wow.
Okay, so you were right. I thought this was gonna drop from 30.
So yeah, that's about it, guys. Thank you very much for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Let all the cars pass you so we can see the FPS. Yeah, 30s. Ooh, dropping down into the lower 30s now. But it doesn't drop from 30. That's actually quite insane for a 1660 Ti. A lot of people say that this is a 1080p card, not a 1440p card or a 4K card, but yeah, you can actually play a lot of games at 1440p especially. That's been it. Thank you very much for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll catch you guys in the next one very soon. As always, love you all. Bye-bye.
Bye!